Sorry, I've been trying to tweeting on my phone doesn't work anymore. They've broken the app more. So I need to open the everything app as some asshole said on what is formerly and still Twitter. What the fuck was that? I just heard a beep for some reason come from my computer. Oh, my frame rate is apparently really bad for some reason. Oh, did it? Was it? No, I think we just dropped for some reason. We're fine. Okay. Tweet live with sharp time. Post. Tweet. There we go. I'm responsible. Tweeted roughly on time. Anyways. So I didn't think I would be coming back to this game, but I realized like right after I ended last stream that there is actually let me just show you. Oh, actually I need to switch my display so I can see it better. Here we go. Let me show you. The, yeah, epilogue. Load. So here's my problem. So I talked to everybody in the group, which is all wholesome and stuff. I did really appreciate that, but I didn't realize you can go back. There's actually a lot you can do. So, oh, people, that's frozen people from the house. So yeah, I completely missed this. I did not register that like you could go. The head house man might have mentioned it, but I just did not register it at all because like you were never able to do that before. But it totally makes sense for an epilogue. And I just did not realize. I was probably also just kind of tired during that stream. I skipped lunch, so. But I think it'd be remiss to not at least check this stuff out. I know there's a secret ending that you explore in this act as well. However, I checked that. I did not unlock the criteria. I did not meet the criteria for the secret ending. So I may just like pull that up on YouTube and then we can watch it or something. Seems to be everybody in the fucking. I joined the Discord for this game because I was a bit interested in it. A bit is maybe underestimating, but I joined the Discord and everybody was talking like spoilers. Well, not like talking spoilers, but like they were referencing that they were like, you know, everybody had their stuff like properly tagged for spoilers, but all of the tagged spoilers were like for the secret ending, so it seems to be kind of important to people. So I don't know, maybe I'll check it out on stream. If not, I'll just watch it in my own time. Anyways, Maribel's idol. Housemaid Maribel saved us all, didn't she? That's what I heard. Young housemaid Maribel. Feels like it was only yesterday she asked me if she could borrow the first issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle. And now she saved the country. I wonder if it'd be awkward if I told her I'm proud of her. Oh, sweetie, I think that hearing you say that would kill her on the spot. Huh? I don't want to kill her. Sometimes people need to be killed. With compliments. I suppose. Another fun part about joining the Discord is everybody who's actively talking and the channels obviously likes the game and tends to also like Siffrin a lot. So you see like the general chat is just like 5 different people, all with slight alterations of Siffrin as their profile picture. So it just feels like you're just joining like a bunch of like doppelgangers in conversation, which is fun. Light-haired housemaid. Do you know who I saw earlier? The pottery teacher giving a bonding earring to their partner. Oh, we should congratulate them. Already know. Oh, they obviously immediately booked it to their bedroom. Ah. Isn't love beautiful? I guess. And I have bandages in case anyone who fought the king is hurt. You know Maribel has healing crafts, right? Well, I think seeing a bandage where you know you were hurt can be reassuring. Don't judge me. Did you put a bandage in my hand? Oh, are you hurt? Not really, but this bandage has a little cat drawn in it, so I want it. Long-haired housemaid now proudly wears a bandage with a little cat drawn on it. I was asleep in the infirmary this whole time. When I woke up, the sky was all weird. Some end of the world business. I heard everything was okay now, and I'm still sleepy, so... Despite their open eyes, they have fallen back asleep. Oh, Maribel really did do it. She saved us all. Everyone will be so happy. Everyone will make sure she never has to worry about a thing now. Everyone will make sure to punish anyone who made her sad ever. I have to give her back her book I borrowed for 6 months before anyone finds out. Oh no. Seems stressed out. You! What do you think of my face? You don't know how to respond. I think their face is a good face, so you give them a thumbs up. Striking, yes. I succeeded then. I was in the changing room when the king attacked, see? I woke up, found out we were saved, and quickly finished crafting my body so I could make my grand re-entrance today. Oh! You give 2 thumbs up. Ooh. I'm so happy. Keep poking their cheeks, giggling happily. I was a dog! My doggy. My doggy's okay. She's okay. My doggy. My puppy. Oh, my sweet... That's harder to say than like all of the horrible shit from earlier in the game. My sweet pupperino. We're okay, puppy. Dog barks happily. Dog is licking their face. Gross! They don't seem to mind though. Hey! You! Aren't you one of the saviors? We heard about you. You're traveling with Maribel. Is Maribel okay? Is she okay? It's the sunshine of my life, okay? My absolute best friend. The roommate of my heart. Yes, if Maribel is hurt in any way, you'll have us to answer for, so reply wisely. The words are harsh, but they look very worried. Smile and point ahead. Oh, she might be with Yuffie then. Maribel's okay? She isn't hurt? Shake your head. Okay. Come and say hi later then. I need to go and plant a big kiss on Yuffie anyway. Thank you for telling us, stranger. And for being at her side. Oh no, genuine thanks. You run away. Those are Maribel's friends. Hope you made a good first impression. Siffrin, are you going back to Dormont? We'll come with you. Yeah, you're stupid if you think we're leaving you to do whatever you want right now. Hurt the kid, Siffrin. Smile. It's nice. Take your time. Let Isabeau know when you're ready to go. Oh, but by the way, Siffrin, I don't know if you know where to find them, but can you tell Loop thank you for me? From all of us. We wouldn't have found you without them. Especially that hallway. Without them, we've been crushed. And he helped us with the silences and what their weaknesses were, too. Yes, we could hear them while we went through the house, but as we got closer to you, we could hear them less and less. He seems really worried for you, too. So maybe you have a way to talk to them? So you can tell them thank you from all of us for bringing us to you? Loop. Yeah, we did not talk to Loop at all. Let's go and talk to Loop. Tell them thank you for me. The lady who was sitting on that bench gave me a peach. I love peaches. They're like my #1 favorite food. Did you say thank you to that nice lady? Yeah. No, I forgot. Bonnie. Oh, you didn't know Bonnie liked peaches. Smile. Bonnie looks a little sleepy. Ugh. No, I wasn't asleep. Hurry up and do what you need to. Still needs to talk to the head housemaid after that. Prepare for our journey to reunite Bonnie with their sister. Make sure it'd be okay for Bonnie to travel with us. Maybe she'd like to come too. And we need to take care of any unseen wounds we might have right now. And eat, and sleep, and... I'll worry about all this later. She's tired, but she's smiling too. Oh, I hope housemaid Maribel is okay. Yeah. Maribel. Huh? Huh? What's that sigh for? Do you not like Maribel, you monster? She owns the 3rd issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Yes? And... 1st edition. What? The one that supposedly has a misprint that foreshadows something that happens in issue 63? Isn't there only 10 of those in circulation in Vaugarde? How did she... She sent a letter to the publishing company that straddled the line between adorable and stern so well, the publishing company sent her a copy. And then they sent Pinkertons after. Oh, that's a different company. Along with an autograph from the author. Oh, housemaid and Maribel. They're so cool. I'm not talking about their theories for the last issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Shouldn't spoil it for them. You leave them to it. Well, I guess we never told them, and that is one thing I didn't comment on much, but I really appreciate that they pretty much completely subvert the Groundhog Day of like, you have to do like the perfect loop and make everyone happy before you can break it by having Siffrin be at their absolute worst and like insult everybody, and then their friends help them break the loop, but they still have to live with like all the bad shit they said. And I think that's like way, it's not just like bittersweet, but it's like it's a very, it feels a lot nicer that way in some weird way. Must be celebrating outside. Soup. Our plates. Yeah, this one. Why this one? The unfrozen lady is wearing a necklace with uneven, weirdly shaped pearls. It has personality! I love it! Looking at her wife with an incredulous smile on her face. Looking at the necklace with tears in her eyes. Whatever this is, it smells good. So, I've heard everyone in Dormont has gotten flowers or flower seeds from you at some point, and that you've even given some flowers to some of the travelers. I did. So, why haven't I gotten any? Oh, it's true, their house doesn't have any flowers around it, doesn't it? You know why. Oh, come on. How long will you hold that over me for? I didn't mean to step on your foot this hard the last time we danced together. Oh yeah? Well, a dispute. Leads on to it. Seem to have stopped fighting. They're smiling and laughing with one another. Smile too. A banana's not there. smell flowery. We never did open this house. I don't know if you were ever supposed to be able to open it. So I'm glad Vigard is saved and all. What the crap was that weird sky thing earlier? I have a theory. Do you know about colors? The weird shades people could see before, correct? Yes. So my theory is... Librarian takes a big breath, about to explain their theory. I'm sorry. I don't actually care that much. Please forget I asked anything. I think I might write a book about this. People need to know. I think you should. I'm sure it'll make the Change God happy. Can't go in here. Oh! Ah, yes! Vigard is saved. And you know what this means? I need energy to go hug my now unfrozen sibling. Belanger, give me your scrumptiousest pastries. Even now, they were running in place, whispering run, run, run repeatedly under their breath. Vigard is safe now, isn't it? I could go back to Boteria now like I planned, or I could stay a little bit longer for the pastries. Drooling a little bit. Hey, oh, did you want anything? Sorry, everyone ate my whole stock. Turns out knowing you're going to live makes people hungry. Seems happy. Hi. I helped Dad today. And he did a good job too. And I did a good job too. Big smile on her face. Whatever this is, it smells good. Isn't it nice to sit down with everyone at the dawn of a new day? It really is. Daydreaming one seems to be thinking hard about something. Discreetly, you keep listening in. Was that right? The right discreetly? I didn't catch that. Madam, you've lived in this village longer than I've been alive. Do you remember if I ever had a sister? A sister? I am not aware of you ever having a sister. But my memory isn't what it used to be. Right. I just had a nice dream where I had a sister. Oh, is that so? What did she look like, this dream sister? She had very light shoulder-length hair, always in a bun. She was always carrying this big bag around, saying that one day she'll travel the world and see every country on Earth. Yes. How did you know? I do not know, but somehow it's very strange, but I can see you having a sister. I can imagine it very well. Ah, daydreaming one smiles. Hearing this makes me very happy. Both silently looking at the sky, each in their own worlds. You don't recognize this person. Were they in the village before? Oh, hi. You're one of the saviors, right? Thank you for your help. I stayed in my home while everything was happening with the king. I was too scared to come out. Was that the one house that was always locked? I thought that if I stayed inside, I wouldn't be frozen in time or anything. Which, was stupid because everyone in Dermont got frozen for like a few hours. But now we're back, so I went out so I could party with everyone. I miss talking to everyone. I'm glad I can still do it now. And it's thanks to you and Maribel and everyone who helped her. So, thank you for saving us. Genuine thanks. You escaped. I get it. I'm shy too. Stew. Empty bowl. One hears you walking towards him. Oh, hello. Feels nice to hear people laugh again, isn't it? Shh. Fish are back. Do not make a sound. Step back and let me fish. Suddenly nod and tiptoe away. Seems peaceful. For once, her laugh seems genuine. Oh, lots of sheep. Kid turns to look at you. Hi? Kid seems to study your face and breaks out into a big smile. Happily, they show you their drawing. Crouch. Oh, it's me and everyone. Kid giggles. Thank you for all your wonderful drawings. Kid huffs proudly and goes back to drawing. Smile. Kid kicks their feet happily. Ugh, no, we're not gonna play rock, paper, scissors review tutorial, kid. Ugh, how can this be? Rock, paper, scissors is awesome. It's the basis of this world of life of... I swear, do you only know this one game or what? Yeah, tutorial kid, do you know any other games? Of course I know other games. Okay, I don't know any other games. Oh. Do you want us to teach you how to play other games? We can play the cat game. We can give you a tutorial. Oh. I've always given tutorials to people. I've never been given a tutorial before. First time for everything, tutorial kid. No. The one who was given a tutorial, kid. The one who was given a tutorial, kid, looks emotionally compromised. They're giving a tutorial on how to play the cat game. Sounds complicated. Are you too old to get it? What do you do here? That's everything. Alright, let's talk to Loop. Now, this is supposed to be way more eventful if you met the secret ending criteria, but I did not, so... Favor tree, take a step forward. Sun is shining. The wind is blowing through the village. The tree's leaves rustle around gently. There's no one under the tree. Walk a little farther, look around, trying to see if there's anything left behind, but there's nothing. Loop is gone. Why? Where did they go? Or... They were here to help you with the loops, weren't they? The loops won't happen anymore. You're too weak for it, so... Has Loop disappeared too? Because they were here to help you and their task is over? Why? You didn't have time to apologize, to thank them. You didn't have time to thank them for helping you this whole time. That's not fair. You remember another ritual from your past, a tradition, that when you visit a grave, you should always leave something behind. Something you've carried with you for a long time. To leave behind a memory of you for their journey. Look into your pockets and gently put your silver coin where Loop used to sit. Goodbye, Loop. Thank you. Sun hits the coin, making it almost glow. Trees around you are silent. You walk back. Huh. Peep. Never seen that one before. That's very different from what I know the secret ending is supposed to be. I'm probably gonna just watch that on stream because that's interesting. Sifrin, did you give our thanks to Loop? Oh, something happened? Couldn't talk to Loop. Oh. Aw, that's too bad. Maybe you can talk to them later then. And we can come with you and we can say thanks too. Bon. Smile sadly. Maybe later, yeah. We'll talk about this later, Sifrin. I don't want you to stay sad and not talk about this. Smile and nod. Are we good? Let's go back to the head housemaid then. Alright, I just wanted to see this sprite again. I'm really normal about this face. I'm perfectly normal about this face. Okay. I guess I might as well. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'll watch the secret ending thing. That's interesting. I know it's not like easy to. I think you have to go back to like Act 4 or something, so it would take like an hour or two of setup. So probably beyond what I want to do. Yeah, I don't know why. I was really scared at the first time through that Sifrin was still there's still a small chance Sifrin would die somehow. It would be it absolutely did not make sense after a certain point. I think once everybody said that like they'd stay together, it made no sense to like kill Sifrin off, even if it was I don't know. It would be a abysmal dog shit type of move. So I'm glad they kept it happy. I was lucky enough to avoid like a good amount of spoilers. And unfortunately, I think like after the first stream or something, I looked up, or I think it might have been before the stream. I like just looked up a few things to like see how people reacted to the game or something, and even just looking up the game, like just the game title, you can still stumble into spoilers. So I got like a couple scenes spoiled for me. I thought like the Act 3 ending or something was like was it Act 3? I think it was the Act 3 ending. Was it Act 3 or Act 4? I think it would be the Act 3. Well, it's not actually, it's neither. It's when you go, it's the first time you beat a loop with everyone happy. And your family members and stuff. The first time you do that, I got that ending spoiled, where everybody's running towards Sifrin. And I looked at the thumbnail, I didn't click on it, I just looked away. But I think I thought that was like the ending or something, and I thought it was gonna be like fucked up. So, I guess I kind of avoided spoilers in that sense. I managed to subvert my own idea of what spoilers were. But still, it's annoying that it's so easy to come across those. Stomach is full. Your body is about grabbing your hands tightly. Feel the wind caress your hair. You feel nothing but the world around you. You inhale. It smells like fresher and leaves on a sunny day. Smile. Alright, let me... I'm gonna try and get some stuff set up to watch the secret ending. I do. Oh, do I want Steam? Maybe I'll go with Steam after this. I need to get to YouTube. Okay. Pull up. Secret ending. Secret boss and achievement. There are also like a couple side quests that I didn't. There was like the Odile like being suspicious one, which I checked. It's not like super. It's not like game changing. Okay. Sure. That's the regular game, regular ending. Okay. Let's close this for a sec. What? Oh, hang on. Let me turn on. Let's make this a bit easier for myself to edit. If I go. Captures. Turn off the switch. I want the browser. Want. Actually, you know what? It's I wanna. How do I do this? Because I want like the whole thing. You know, I can just. You know, I'll just fill the space. How about this? Text. Give me a minute. Put this down. Minimize. There we go. At least we have no. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's see what the hell. So this is like the guide to how you do it, like the criteria. So yeah, you have to inspect a silver coin repeatedly during Act 4 specifically. Before you became stuck in time, you passed through a little town for supplies. Is that so? Everyone had things to do, but you were so stupidly hungry. Oh god. Hang on. Is there a way to... I want to find out more about... Maybe I can read that somewhere. It's an event. And then silver coin to loop. You inspect the same coin next to loop. Then you have to talk to loop in Act 6. Okay. I thought I would actually show the dialogue. I guess I was wrong. Hang on. Let me try this. Someone might have it. I'm sure someone's uploaded it. Maybe not. Maybe not. I actually don't see it. Okay, maybe I can look it up still. The wiki or something might have incident. Hold up. Somebody has to have. Okay, I actually can't find like the dialogue. I'm surprised the dialogue isn't like just ripped somewhere. Okay, well, I did find a summary of it. It was basically Sif bought a croissant. Baker gave Sif his change. Sif muttered thank you. And then the baker noticed they have the same accent. And then the baker asked if Sif remembered. And that's one of the only traces that Sif, his past existed. Okay. That's why the silver coin is significant. And that's also probably why it doesn't like croissants. I see. And then the loop chat. Can you find that? It's not what I want. Wait. Maybe. Okay. I think Loop just says like, you need to calm down or something. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, let's just pull up the real thing. There we go. Oh wait. Here we go. I think that's okay. That's probably a good volume. $480p. Oh, what the hell? That's fine. It's a pixel art game. It doesn't matter. So this is the same so far. You see something where Loop used to sit, you pick it up. It's a silver coin. Oh. Silver coin, but... Hey, level 74. That wasn't far from my level either. 2 silver coins. It's the silver coin you found under your favorite tree. You look at it from all angles. It's a simple silver coin. Regarding currency, nothing makes this coin different from any other silver coin out there. It has no recognizable grooves, no special design, and yet you know. You've seen this coin before. You've traveled with a similar one before, after all. Journeyed across time with one. The one item you could never get rid of. And this coin you found under your favorite tree where Loop used to sit. This coin you're holding is a perfect copy of yours, but your own coin is still in your pocket. So why was a perfect copy of your own coin here? I don't know if I should put it on like... I don't know if I should put it on 0.75. Is there a custom? Oh, you can. This is new. I didn't know you could do this in YouTube. This helps. Loop, answer me. Or should I call you by your previous name instead? 0.8? 0.85? That's a bit too slow. I didn't know that you had custom playback now. Loop is here. Loop is staying silent, looking away, letting you look at them. There's nothing about their appearance that you recognize from your reflection in a mirror, but you're certain. This is you. You take your own silver coin out of your pocket, then flip it, aiming it towards the Loop for them to catch. They take it out of the air without looking and mindlessly roll it across their fingers. Stardust, so you've won, haven't you? You broke the loops, defeated the king. Talked to your party, realized that all along the reason you were stuck here was because of a stupid blinding wish you made. Oh, I'm so happy for you. You got your perfect ending after all. And now, I have nothing left to say to you, so you should go. Why are you still here? What do you want me to say? What else is there to say? You've won. You... Ha 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 ha. Oh, Stardust, you know, I was just like you once. A stupid, aimless traveler trying to find any reason to keep going. And then I met everyone. And felt that finally I had people that I could count on, people I could love. And then I got scared. And made the exact mistake you did. Make a stupid blinding wish, hoping I could stay with them. Went through the house, tried to fight the king, tried to win. Did that for so long, I couldn't even give you a number. And then, I couldn't do it anymore. You see, not unlike you a few hours ago, I did a very special kind of giving up. Well, unlike you who gave up on your wish and almost destroyed the world in the process. I gave up on my wish and destroyed myself, and made another wish instead. I wished it could be over. I wished I could get out of here. I wished for someone to help me. For someone, anyone, to help me. Someone did help me, right? The universe did. They got me out of here, and trapped me in some other different loop instead. And it was fine. It was different. It was even peaceful for a while. I didn't have to stay inside the house trying to defeat the king. I didn't have to fight. I didn't have to struggle. I didn't have to do anything. I just had to watch and be happy that at least I wasn't the only idiot out there who trapped themselves eternally in time. I just had to be happy that at least, this time, it wasn't me. And now, and now, and now you... So, since you won't leave, here's what I'm thinking. Let's fight, you and I. Let's have a cute, minuscule, old-fashioned little fight like a bonded couple, okay? Nothing to say still? Stars, killing you will make me so happy. Are you ready? No, you don't get a choice. We're doing it. Let's go, Stardust. This we can probably put on. Well, actually, there's probably a little bit. Let's just get right to it. Yeah, let's put it. How long is this fight, anyways? Decently long. Oh wow. Doesn't seem that hard. Nope. Ah! No, what a cheater. Hehe. Here's a tutorial for you. If I die, I can loop back. What? Surprised you're not the only one who can loop back? Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten who I used to be? It's okay. I know you forgot literally everything. It's just the kind of person you are. Keep fighting, keep fighting. Stage, lights, action. Hehe. You know, in a way, I'm so very proud of you. You did so good, Stardust. I am so proud, Stardust. The universe brought you to victory. It only had to lead and you followed. I suppose what the universe wanted from me was to just shut up and take it. Everyone's favorite cosmic joke. Oh. Oh. From main character to stage director to sponsor to corpse. The king, I could never beat him, did you know that? No matter how hard I tried, the king always defeated me. And yet look how easily you beat him your first time. Well, you may think it was easy, but just seeing you succeed... I was so blindingly angry. How did you manage to beat him this easily? What kept me from defeating him? What script was I following that kept me from victory? Is that what the universe wanted from me? The universe? The stars? The king? Our country? I hate them all. I hate them. And I'll die. Oh. And the curtains open once more. I finally saw your party earlier. You did really well this whole time. Made sure they never saw me. Made sure I never saw them. Those pale copies of the party I knew. I didn't want to see them ever again. Didn't want to know. Can you believe I forget their names for a time? Despair and trauma does that to you sometimes, doesn't it? But I had to talk to them, didn't I? I was ready to tell them everything. Tell them who I was, what happened to me, that they had to go after you. And yet, when they saw me, it was like they were looking at a stranger. Can you imagine how it feels, Stardust? This is gonna give Siffrin like chronic fatigue. They're like about to collapse from craft usage not long ago, and they're doing like 7 boss fights in a row. I love them. I love them, and yet they didn't recognize me, they didn't remember me. Because it never happened to me, did it? It happened to you! You're the one who got their perfect ending. This. Remembering the times I spent with them when they can't remember me? This is worse than forgetting. I wish I could forget, Stardust. Oh, Stardust, do you know how this feels? Can you imagine it? Do you know how it feels to know that some copy of you won and you're left with nothing? Maribel, Isabeau, Odile, Bonnie, they were mine, they were mine, they were mine! They were mine first! And you stole fizzy lifting drinks. You stole them from me. Sorry, I got the idea to do Wonka like 5 minutes ago. Just been waiting. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. Oop, can't find any more. You've won. 150 XP gained. You. Siffrin, Stardust, whatever our real name actually is. Just kill me. Huh? Why? Are you stupid? Isn't it obvious? I wanted to kill you! So I could take your place. I wanted what you have. Stars, I still do. You don't want another you walking around. You just kill me and get on with your stupid life. You laugh. My self-hatred isn't that strong that I'd literally kill another me. You've got weird priorities. But what if I'm asking you to? What if I want this? What if dying is the ending I want? Stardust, please just kill me. I don't want to be here. What else is there for me now? You've won, so I should be gone. I can't go back to how it was before because that past is gone. I can't go back to my friends because they wouldn't recognize me. There's nothing else for me to do. No script to follow, no universe to lead me. I... Sobs. Why? Why did it have to be you? I could've. I wanted to. If only back then if I had held on longer, maybe then... Oh, Loop. Don't you get it? What is there to get? The reason I succeeded, maybe? What? It's thanks to you, Loop. What? Without you, I would have given up too. You were here at my side telling me to keep going. Yeah, you didn't tell me everything. Yeah, you didn't know what to do. But just knowing that I wasn't alone, that you were here. You're lying. Not. You're lying. Not. Loop. You're a censored thanks, by the way. They all do. Thanks? To me? Laugh. Who else helped them get all the way to the king? Told me to say thank you for bringing them to me. For saving me. See? Stardust. Couldn't it be me? I don't know. Maybe it was in the script. Maybe it was what the universe wanted. Yeah, I know, it doesn't have what. It's probably a bad time to make a grammatical mistake. Or maybe it's no one's fault. Sorry, Siffrin, and thank you, Loop. Without you, I would have given up a long time ago. Thank you for helping me this whole time. Doesn't respond. Loop, we can... Siffrin, flinch. Please. I'm going to have to talk to them from now on. No more keeping how you feel from them. We both know where this leads. And if one day, no matter what you do, everyone's paths and yours diverge, you'll have to learn to be okay with it. We can't do this again. Hold them hostage against their knowledge, against their will, just because we're lonely. Learning to talk to them. Learning to let go. It'll be hard. It'll feel impossible. You might think you'd rather die than share how you feel. After all, isn't bottling things up the reason you managed to break the loops? You didn't have to tell them anything until the very end, and it turned out fine, didn't it? But if I had talked to them earlier, then maybe... Yeah, dummy. If only you had been strong enough to talk to them, maybe this whole story wouldn't have happened at all. If only... Well, doesn't matter now. Barely see Loop's hands anymore. Loop. Where will you go now? Oh, Stardust. I don't know. I'll join you so we can be one? I'll die? I'll stay under this tree forever? Does it matter? I don't know. You pick! I'm not doing it. Make up your damn mind! I guess it doesn't. Exactly. What happens next doesn't matter. So you can imagine anything. Well, don't worry, Stardust. Somehow... I'm sure I'll see you again. You and everyone else. Mirabelle, Isabelle, Odile, and Bonnie. I need to accept their thanks in person, don't I? That's just basic etiquette. And then I'll need to give you back your silver coin eventually. You do. Huh. I'll see you all again soon enough, Stardust. I promise. I super promise. I super duper promise. So don't forget me, okay? Friend! Siffrin, welcome back. We're getting worried. Is everything okay? Said thanks to Loop. Oh, I'm glad. Ah, the star person. I hoped you'd bring them back so we could give our thanks in person. Same here, but they look shy, so maybe they were too embarrassed to see us again. It's too bad because I have so many questions for them. Hope we'll see them again soon. Yeah, I want to ask them how it feels to glow. Bonnie, you can't ask someone how it feels to glow. Huh? Why not? Well, either way, I hope you told them to come and see us anytime, Siffrin. Smile a little sadly. Did. Hope they'll come and say hi again soon, too. Siffrin, you look sad. Just thinking about them. Well, you'll have to tell us more about them sometime, yeah? Like, how the crap did you two meet? Or why they're a star? Or how they knew about your loop thingies? I have so many questions. You laugh and nod. Nice. That's done. We should go back. Okay. This is the scene, I believe. This is it? Is it? Nah, okay. That was interesting. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I don't know if I was... I'm glad I didn't, like, waste... I'm not gonna say waste, but I'm glad I didn't really go out of my way for that, because it was... I don't know. I'm not, like, as interested... It's cool that's, like, the... I remember even picking, like, the option... Like, the theory of, like... Loop asking you who you thought they were. I picked, like, me, because it was, like, kind of absurd, but a little plausible. They just laughed, but they did not deny it, and yeah, it makes sense now. It's a cool lore tidbit. It's definitely interesting, but I'm not sure if I really. I'm not as like crazy about Loop as I think other people might be. Um, it was. You know, maybe I should keep that on there. Actually, it is a spoiler talk, but um, it was interesting. It was cool to see. Um, yeah, I think I find Sifrin and his issues uh with past and the found family they have now. I find like all that and the characters that we have now a lot more interesting. Um, rather than like I don't know, like I mean you can tell from like the first ending that I went through. I did not really care about, even though like we did not talk to Loop at all. I did not really care that much about seeing what they had to say, so I wasn't super bothered about it. Um, yeah, it's to me it's like the past country and stuff where it's like it's sad that that's the way it is and that we kind of just have to let go of it, but I think it's more interesting to move on from it than like I think it's more compelling that the past country doesn't like just magically reappear in everyone's heads and that it stays forgotten. I think that's more compelling than oh, it's back and everybody can go back home. Um, keep a little bit of tragedy, but more so interested in like how everyone copes with that. I think that's compelling. Anyways, that's the bonus episode. Um, just wanted some closure. I felt bad having uh like completely ignored the other half of the epilogue. It wasn't like hugely important, but kind of felt wrong to just completely skip out on all of that. But anyways, that's in Stars in Time. Again, very I already talked about it, but great game. Enjoyed it a lot. Thank you to Thumbtack47 for the for recording the secret boss because I don't. There was barely anyone else who recorded that. There's a bunch of other little details you can find for like, secret hidden scenes, but none of them are like hugely important. So I'm not gonna like won't be like a huge YouTube watch session, at least for now. Let me get rid of these and go to what do we want to do next? I want to just do a quick chill